the red is when it knows it's bogging down. So it kind of just tells
What up, boys? Graham here, Graham's Lawn Service. We're headed down to Louisville, Kentucky to the Expo 2024. We left this morning at 4 a.m. It's about a 4.5 hour drive for us. So today's Thursday. We're just going down for one day. Unfortunately, it's all I can make. I wish I could make the whole show, but we're going to give you a sweet recap, go through all the new booths, all the new equipment, show you guys what it's all about. It's the premier lawn and landscape show in the entire country. It's the biggest equipment show that there is. So if you're in the lawn care industry, the landscaping industry, hardscaper, construction, anything like that, this is the show to be at. They've got all the brand new equipment from every brand you could think of at this show, and we're gonna bring it all to you. Stay tuned, like this video, subscribe to the channel. Let's go. Customer service line.
Not looking forward to that.
We don't have that. There it is. Oh!
we'd probably do less.
Yeah.
But since
Yeah.
okay. Oh man. Oh, that's actually crazy.
You can see actually the spring in my bag.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Huh. That's light.
No,
It's comfortable when it's well fitted. Yeah, there's always that adjustment. Yeah. it's pretty sweet.
So do you sell them now in the States?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
So it's 3,500.
Okay. Can you buy them online, or is it like
No.
in stores only?
Yeah. So it's actually through your dog or rep or directly through us. You looked at it, but there's an email address that we use.
Okay.
Or I can also take the information.
Yeah, I'll take this and I'll look a little more into it. This is cool.
Yeah, I'm actually sure I'll be fun.
Yeah.
So good, yeah.
Literally pointing right across the. Look at the wall.
Alright, we're about halfway through the show. This place is massive. 1 million square foot inside. We're about halfway through some of these booths. It's pretty sweet. We're going to check out the other part, and then we're going to go outside and demo some equipment. Tried out Scag new AWL all-wheel loader. Thing's pretty cool. It's a prototype. The guy said it's going to come out sometime next year, possibly, maybe in 2026. A couple things I noticed: the forward and reverse pedals are opposite of any other standard machine, which is kind of threw me for a little bit of a loop. It's got the telescoping boom, kind of like the Bobcat L28 has, which is pretty cool. Controls takes a little bit to get used to. It's a little jerky. A little different from the Bobcat machine that we run, but it's pretty cool. I'm excited to see these cool things coming from Scag.
We'll drop our batteries and give that gravity. That super simple startup process.
Okay.
Power on there. We're gonna pop up with a code screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then so right there you'd be good to go. You're ready to start driving.
Okay.
I do want to show you my favorite feature so you can play with it while you're out there.
Yeah.
You can stay up there. So. Big thing that sets us apart is we have our decks are all electronic, so you don't have to worry about going over a molehill, you're yanking the deck up.
Yeah.
So we have it set right now at 3. So say you're cutting a 3 all day.
Okay.
We're lowered down and come up to a stump or a molehill. We're just gonna raise it up with this switch here. Go over our molehill, whatever we need to. Once you get back, hold that switch, drop it straight back down, and you're just on your way cutting. So
That's crazy.
Definitely saves a lot, especially arm levers are cool, I guess, when you're on a stand up. But dude, you get on our sit downs over there, you don't want to be stepping, lifting up a 200, 300 pound deck every time you see an obstacle. And then we also have our patented blade technology. So each of these lights indicates one of the 3 blade motors on the deck.
Okay.
So you got red, yellow, and green. Green obviously being the best. They're spinning good, we're cutting good. Yellow's still fine. Once you get into the red is when it knows it's bogging down. So it kind of just tells the operator, like if I'm seeing a bunch of red lights, I should probably slow down a little bit, wear some thicker stuff.
That's what I was going to ask you is how does it do? Because like on a gas zero turn, if you get into deep something and it's super thick, it just bogs down and kind of kills it. How does that do with the electric blade?
So these are all independent. So this motor has its own controller. This motor has its own controller. So it will when it starts flashing red there and you get into some thick stuff. Say you're on your left side, it's going to start going red. And then it'll actually just shut that blade off. So it's not gonna try to force its way through it, and you're not gonna break a blade motor. If you were bogging down and just really beating on a gas one with belts, you can risk breaking a belt. So it'll just shut that one off, and it'll pop up on the screen and tell you that overcurrent. It was trying to draw way too much current. So you probably shut it down, get under there, clean it all out, maybe slow down as you move on throughout the big stuff.
tried out the Mean Green stand-on 54-inch, I believe. 0 turn, all electric. Thing's pretty cool. First time riding an electric 0 turn. It takes a little bit to get used to. It's got a little bit different than a hydrostatic that we're used to, obviously. But it's pretty cool. It's a really fast machine, and I think it's the way of the future. So, price tag, we'll see. But I think it's a solid machine.
Cool. Very light. So this is going to cut your time in half immediately because you're spraying and spreading at the same time.
Yeah.
So we have different units. Most do have the Vanguard engine on them.
Okay.
This one has a Honda. And this one happens to have an electric starter, which is an upgrade. But the basic machine's the same.
Yeah.
So this is your throttle. These are your brakes right here.
Right.
That's all you really need to know to drive it.
Yeah.
So I'll put it in low and just go at full speed. It's easier to turn that way.
Okay.
So just, yeah, we're going to talk about the other stuff. Going out 16 feet, so when you come back, you just go back and forth, just like you do with the push bar. You're covering the whole territory right there.
Now, does that spray and spread only when you're going, or does it? Are they separate? Where if, like, say you go, you do a pass, and then you stop for a second, does it keep spraying, or no? Does it stop?
No, it'll slow down.
Okay.
And then your impeller is with the engine speed for the fertilizer, so it'll slow down too. So you have to shut it off. It's predicated on going at top speed all the time. So you open up your hopper here. You got your third hole control right here. You got your reflector shield right here. So it's all right here. You don't have to go up underneath there. So you've got a high speed and a low speed. So you've got nozzles down here. And so this is your high speed. So you got your 11-foot spread. You've got a trim spread, which goes from tire to tire. Okay. So if you want to go along, get an edge of a...
Are these spot spray?
Yeah, so this is a spot spray, so this would typically be like your weed control that you're spraying on an everyday basis. So this comes out of here.
Okay.
So like if you're, say you come up here and you know you have an air conditioning unit or something back there and you just want to spray, then you can get off and do that. So this is an auxiliary unit or an extra thing above the base model. This then is attached to this, which is an auxiliary tank, which is completely separate.
Okay.
So if you wanted to spray like crabgrass or nutsedge or
something else,
violets, where you wanted to have a little bit hotter mix, then you'd use that, and then this is attached to that, and you adjust it here. One to go with this and or that.
All right, guys, we just finished up at the Expo 2024. This place is massive, 1 million square foot inside, 30 to 40 acres outside. We demoed a bunch of new equipment. We got to see the latest and greatest from a bunch of different brands. It was awesome. Great overall experience. If you guys haven't been here before, you gotta come next year. Check this place out. If you made it this far, like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you on the next one.